Ladies and gentlemen, the American jury and Bulldog Nation, today's show, I'm going to focus on Savannah, Kamala Maddox, who has issued an announcement that join us for a big announcement June 6th at 6 p.m. Well, people have already sent me the text messages going out. It's not a big secret. She's announcing that she's going to run for governor, and this has been no surprise. Now, you can't make this up. She's announcing on June 6th at 6 p.m. 666, which might be divine providence to reflect what you get with Savannah Maddox. And she is like the only person that is running for governor that I'll be running against that I cannot stand. This woman is a piece of work. I've never did anything to this woman at all. Never said anything bad about her, nothing. We show up at her little fundraiser that she had with Thomas Massie, and she wouldn't even talk to us, look at us, anything else. And it's been downhill since then. Now, I want to put up on the screen the people who've declared so far. There's Daniel Little Mitch Cameron, Savannah Kamala Maddox, Ryan, also Little Mitch Qualls, Kelly Queen Craft, she's not announced yet, but she's going to run, and Mike Good Guy Harmon. I like Mike Harmon. He's a good guy. Now, this announcement is unbelievable because she is such a fake. She runs as this authentic conservative. Now, she's got all these people that follow her, and she's got her own supporters, just like I got Bulldog Nation. She has her supporters who see her as this champion, conservative, fighter for all those individual liberties. Well, guess what? Every single person who's running for governor on the Republican ticket is going to support nearly all of these things. The difference is on the edges. For example, I am for legal cannabis for anyone over 21, period. But here's where I really want to separate myself. Kamala Maddox, just like all those others, are professional politicians. Kelly Craft isn't completely that, except in recent years. But they're all professional politicians. Savannah Maddox is 34 years old, has never worked outside a government job or a political campaign, ever. Ever. Doesn't know what it's like to meet a payroll. Even her husband, Eldon, works for government. Complete government. Acting like she's the champion for the people against government. She needs the government paycheck. She's not running for governor. We all know this. Everybody says that the reason why she wants to run for governor is because the game plan is to get her lined up to replace Thomas Massie. That's why she's really running. I want to tell you something about that. She's like a little groupie. I'm putting up a picture on the screen, and this was at his victory party. There she is in her little red outfit. She was clapping and yelling, You will never see Massie without Savannah Maddox by her side. Also in this picture, I want to point out, to the right with the glasses on his head, is good old Chris McCain, field rep of Thomas Massie, who she has this ongoing relationship with. Now, why is that relevant? Well, it wouldn't be relevant except she acts like she's this little Grant County church-going girl, authentic. She's a phony. I'm going to put their pictures up. This is hysterical. Look at Eldon and look at Chris McCain. They look alike. Now you say, Bulldog, how do you know about this? Well, here's how I know about it. Somebody hired a private investigator, it wasn't me, and they got photographs, and I'm getting the file, haven't got it yet, photographs of them. All right? Chris McCain and Savannah Maddox. By the way, there are rumors that it also includes Thomas Massie. That's just a rumor. But there's people that have told me that. There are even people that told me that Savannah Maddox has been with another elected state politician. Now let me tell you about old Savannah Maddox. She at the, I think it was a 2016 or 2020 election night party. I forget which one. I forget which night it was. It was a presidential election. My former friend, Eric Grinnell, who was like this with Thomas Massie and Chris McCain, was asked by Chris McCain to watch the hotel room door while he and Savannah Maddox went in to do their thing. He guarded the door for them. He told me that. Somebody else that night said, oh my God, they were all over each other. But this is common knowledge. And guess what, folks? Savannah Maddox, she's real good buddies with Chris Wiest. I've never been sued for defamation. Why hasn't she sued me for defamation? Because it's true. Now, the other person that hangs out with her is there's this, I'm not going to say his name because it'll drive him nuts, this little Nimrod political operator. And, I got to say his name for this thing. It's called TJ, his name is TJ Roberts. You want to talk about sixed up. He posted this. We're putting it up on the screen. A friend of mine screenshot it. He since deleted it. This is right after the school shooting down in Texas. Because they're already calling for gun control, here's my answer. How many children have to die before you support gun control? All of them. Are you kidding me? I'm a Second Amendment guy, but who posts a meme, we're putting it up on the record, that says all the children have to die? No, we're people who say we shouldn't have gun control. We need to protect our children with guns. TJ Roberts, and by the way, his Facebook page always has his picture with Savannah Maddox and Thomas Massie. So their little minion, their little political operative, thinks all children should die. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. That's sick. This is the way they are. Little Nimrods. You might say, why am I doing this? Because this is the way they fight, and I'm going to get on this like green on grass out the gate. Now, you look at it. Here's what she did. She graduated from Northern, chair of Grant County Republican Party, program chair, Northern Kentucky Young Republicans, internship, Jeff Davis, worked for University Kentucky College of Agriculture, worked on Rand Paul's reelection in 2016, then a state rep. Maddox attends an evangelical Christian church in Williamstown, Kentucky. Now, my question is at this announcement on June 6th at 6 p.m., will Eldon or Chris McCain be standing next to her, or will both of them be? Now, I want to go back to Little Mitch Cameron, Kamala, Little Mitch Qualls, Queen Craft, Harmon. None of these people, none of them, they're all professional politicians. None of them have defended Trump since 2016. None. None of them supported Trump since 2016. None of them are against Mitch McConnell. Savannah Maddox isn't against Mitch McConnell. None of them has said anything in defense of January 6th. Kamala, if you are a big Trump supporter, you need to know. By the way, Savannah Maddox lies. She put out there that she had the endorsement of Trump in that last election. No, she didn't. And she put that out there. It gets even better. We've got the video footage. We got the video footage. And in fact, I want you to get it, Sabrina, if you can, from Wesley, and we'll show it as part of this video. She claimed she's the one that organized the Saints protest against the mandate. She did not. That were those Saints nurses. We threw in with them, and we're happy to promote it and help them.
Seeing what our healthcare workers have been through, not too long ago at St. Elizabeth, I organized a rally. And we got together nearly 1,800 individuals to stand up and say, no, we're putting our foot down.
Savannah Maddox is just like these politicians, takes credit for everything. That's the way they do. But you believe it, 34 years old, never worked for anything in the government, and wants to be governor. Ambitious little tart, isn't she? It's unbelievable. And she talks like she's just a fighter. She's a fighter. She's a fighter. She never went to jail fighting for clients. She didn't file lawsuits trying to help the healthcare mandate workers. And her buddy Chris Weiss refused to because he didn't think he could win. We tried for no fee. Authentic. She is the biggest fake, phony, ambitious little tart that's ever came out of Grant County. This is the bulldog. Every dog has their day. That's the way this will go.